Cyber Ninja Online, guys, and here we are with part 11 of the Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past series slash playthrough. Last part we completed the 5th dungeon. We only have 2 dungeons left, the 6th and the 7th. What else? What else? Anything important? Well, whatever the case, just watch the last part and yeah. Where are we right now? Okay, we're just at the entrance of the 5th dungeon. Continuation of the playing last. The last item we got was the blue coat, jacket, armor, whatever you want to call it. We have all the medallions. We almost have all the items. The only item we are missing, no, we're missing 2 dungeons item. They're both canes. Those are the only 2 items we're missing. Well, sorry, we're missing 2 items. They're both canes. One of them is a dungeon item. The other one is a like a side quest item, I guess you'd say. Besides that, we're missing the gold sword. We can get that pretty soon. After this next dungeon, we're missing the mirror shield you get out of Turtle Rock. That's it. To get to this next dungeon, you have to be in the light world and you have to use the flute and fly here, because you have to take that portal, and that's the only way to get to the 6th dungeon, also known as Misery Mire. I don't know. This is my favorite place, the Swamp of Evil. I don't know. I really don't know about favorite dungeon. That's a really hard one for me to answer. Definitely my favorite place in the whole Zelda world is probably the Swamp of Evil. And then the second favorite place is the Lost Woods. Important to know is if you want to get to that dungeon, you have to use, which one is that? Quake, I believe. I believe it's the Quake medallion there. So you'll have to have the Quake medallion in order to use it. But there's these 2 side parts first. They don't have anything to do with the dungeon, but you can go on them without using Quake. This one's a minor puzzle thing. I took a minute to solve it, to go through the solutions, and I solved it relatively quickly. So just push the blocks in the order I did, and you'll be fine. So that's all you need is those 4 pushes. One of them's a piece of heart, the other's just money. The other one I'm pretty sure is a fairy fountain. It's either a fairy fountain or a great fairy, one or the other. Both are useful because then, you know, they're right beside the dungeon. There is another place where you can get a heart piece. I believe it's right there where I just went. But don't quote me on that. I do show all the heart pieces in the next part. So any heart pieces that we've missed so far, I do show it in the next part. Okay, it's a great fairy. Anyways, I do show all the heart pieces in the next part, so literally you will have, if you follow this guide, you don't have to follow it to a T, but if you note everything in this guide, I guess would be a better word. You'll have every item in the game, every heart in the game. You know, you'll have all the upgrades, everything. So I wasn't paying attention. I don't remember what medallion that was. That wasn't Quake though. I don't believe. I believe that was Ether. But in any case, whatever medallion it was, you need to make sure that you have this medallion in order to get in this dungeon. This dungeon isn't too bad. It's only 3 floors, a first floor and then 2 basements. You do need the hook shot for this one, so you have to have completed the 2nd dungeon, because that's this first part right here relies on it. You need a couple other materials from other dungeons. The treasure from this dungeon is one of the canes that we're missing as of now. It's useful for the later dungeons because it's a required item. Besides that, it has its advantages. Like, you can use it to fight monsters and stuff. I never do. I just use it for those puzzles. But yeah. As of now, we have 50 arrows, 30 bombs. How many is that? 15 hearts, 386 rupees, all 4 jars, as I said, for items. The only thing we're missing are 2 cans. One's a dungeon item, which is actually this dungeon. The other one's a side side item, which I'll show you in the 12th part. As for hearts, we're only missing, by the end of this, I believe we're missing 5 pieces of hearts. I think, anyways. Not quite sure, but you'll see them all afterwards. There's only really 3 hearts we're missing. The other two hearts are game hearts. One of them is the game of chance, and the other one is that game where you dig the holes. You'll see that in the next part, anyways. For not having to sit there and watch me open random chests, which is actually, for the game of chess, it didn't take me that long. It was my second try. The first chest I opened on my second try, I got the heart piece. But however, with the game where you have to use the shovel the guy gives you and dig all the holes till you find the heart piece, that took me like 6 or 7 tries, so I did cut that out. This boss, if I remember, yeah, I think so. I'll explain. I'll explain any parts we come to that need explaining. The rest is self-explanatory. You can just pretty much watch watch the video and see what to do. That first room I went into, you don't have to go into first. It was the room with the big chest, which obviously I didn't have the master key yet, or the big key in this game, so to get down to where that thing is, that pot is what it is, but it's a skull in this world. You can go right through the spikes, or you can use your cape. If you get the cape, that's why I'd excuse my voice, I think I'm a little sick. Anyways, that's why I advise you getting the cape, is because you can easily do that, and then you don't have to take unnecessary damage. Just an easier solution to all these problems. Pardon me for a sec here. Where are we? Okay, we're going across this bridge now. It's not that bad of a dungeon. Not really confusing. It's like, it's not huge. I wouldn't call it necessarily a small dungeon. But, yeah. So, other topics as of right now. Well, first off, I'll talk about my series a little bit here. So I only have 3 parts left. The 11th part I'm working on now. So, once you guys see this video, if you watch it the day it uploads, then I only have 2 parts. If you just watch it whenever, then neglect that. But, an update on my series currently. I have 3 parts to do. So this part right now, which is the 11th part, the 12th part, which is an hour long, as if I remember. Oh, and you can use the cape to get by round obstacles. Like if you remember from those other dungeons, those round sphere things that when you bump into it, it bounces you back. You can use that cape that I have selected right now to get through that. You can use the cape to get through certain objects that usually do damage to you. So keep that in mind. Anyways, though, for the series, I have 3 more parts to do. Actually, well, I'm doing the part 11 part right now, so only 2 more parts. The 12th and 13th part, I'm pretty sure they're both hour long. Don't hold me on to that. I know the 12th part for sure is an hour long. I'm not so sure about how long the 13th part is. I think it's about an hour long too, though. So, whatever. All I gotta do is commentate over those. If you're wondering why I watched the 10th part, and you'll understand why, I'll explain a lot about my series in the 10th part, what happened with that and all that. Sum it up though, basically, what happened was 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th part of the series here didn't record audio. I don't know why, it just didn't. So, I'm gonna have to commentate over all of them, basically. It's not that bad, like, I don't know, I know. It ain't that bad. So, and I'll still cover what's happening in the game too, and key things you guys need to know. This part is pretty self-explanatory as long as you just watch the video and you see where everything is, and then yeah, you'll be fine. If there is anything I need to tell you about, I will tell you. This part right here is strictly this dungeon. Takes me about 20 minutes to do. This video is like 28 minutes long, if I remember correctly, something like that. It's not a very long dungeon. Right there, we just got the map so you can see the outline. As I said, it's not a huge dungeon. It's about a medium-sized dungeon, I'd say. Anyways, though, back to the thing about the series. So, I just have. Oh, sorry, my computer's being weird there. The video was like, I don't know. I have to watch that back and see. Hopefully everything's alright. If it is, then fine. That right there, that was annoying. I didn't think that fire was gonna go there, but then again, I shoulda realized. Anyways, okay, try to get back on topic again before I digress to the series. So I only have 2 more parts now, 12th and 13th. Just gotta commentate over them. They're both an hour long. It wouldn't be too hard. I'm hoping to still have all my parts out by that deadline that I set for myself, the next Thursday. So what day is it? The 10th, 11th, 12th, the June 13th, when I want to have all my parts finished for sure by, at the latest. If I don't get them all finished by then sorry, I'll have other stuff come up, but whatever. I should be able to, though, because I have, as of now, no more major projects I really have to worry about. If you remember from my last part, where I told you guys about my classes for media, the only thing I have, or for my tech class, sorry, excuse me, is all I have to do left is all in class, so nothing about that, and it's never usually homework anyways. Like, there's never anything to do outside of class for my tech class, and that's computer tech. For my math class, I finally just finished my big huge project there, so I don't gotta worry about that. This room is a bitch, so just stay in that doorway. Watch out for the tiles that fly from the sides, because they can hit you on occasion. To make it easier, I just stay in that doorway. It's the simplest thing to do. Anyways, my math class, I just finished my big whole project, so I won't have to spend any more time on that, which is great, because it was stressful, not for the fact that, you know, it's like, oh, I have to get this done or anything. It was just so annoying, so I'm glad I have that done. For gym, I don't have any more projects that I have to do outside of class, so that's all good, or that I have to prepare for in class. And then for my English, I have an essay that's due. I don't know why people like get all jitty and stuff when they hear essays. Like, I don't think essays are that bad. It's like whatever. Plus, I'm like ahead of the class right now. They're working on writing their conclusions and all that, and I'm at the point where I'm sitting here going, I have my conclusions. I'm writing my rough copy while they're still filling out this essay outline, so you know, I don't have too much to worry with that. So basically, I have a lot of free time to catch up on making videos, because I haven't made any videos in a while. Catch up on finishing up this series here. This is a very important part, so pay attention to this. It's a puzzle you need to open the next area. I just show you first why you need to do it, because if you come in this room, it's just a narrow hallway. There's a sign here that I do end up reading. I show you how to do it. All you have to do is go back and relight the torches. And that's it. You'll see why you need to do it in a second. It is crucial. So just keep this all in mind. Pay attention. That's all it is. Anyways, I digressed again like normal. So basically, I can finish pumping out these last 2 parts Gotta do a little bit of editing, put it all together, 'cause I cut a lot of stuff out for part 12. And then I just gotta commentate over top of it. So nothing too major. So yeah, I should have all my parts done by Thursday at the latest. I don't think it will take me to Thursday. I think I'll be done it by Wednesday. I think I'll have all my parts done by Wednesday. But we'll see. In any case, this series will be done soon. This playthrough slash walkthrough. So, it's always nice. What else? What else? I'm gonna pause. No, I'm not actually. Screw it. Hopefully they just go upstairs in a second here. If not, then it's gonna screw me up. Sorry about that. Had some siblings come downstairs. I live in the basement of our house just because I have 7 other siblings, and I don't know, I just took the basement because it's easier for them to be upstairs and such. It's not bad. It's obviously not soundproof, and this house obviously isn't quiet because I have 7 other brothers and sisters. Well, to get technical, I have 5 sisters, 2 brothers. Not in that order. It goes sister, 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 no. Sister, 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 brother, sister, sister, brother. That's the order. And they're all younger than me. It's like, there's me, and then it's 9, 7, blah, 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 blah. It just goes down from there. Anyways, I'll just add this on to the next, or like, I'll line up the auto, don't you worry about that. But anyways, so, where'd I leave off? Oh, I was just finishing talking about the series. So yeah, I should have all the series done by this Thursday, so June the, excuse me, June the 13th, for sure. I'm thinking that I will. If not, then, sorry about that. For some strange reason, most likely is why I won't have that done. I'll just have it up as soon as possible, but I'm almost certain that I will. Anyways, right there we find the dungeon, or the compass. I show you where the boss is. He's up in this little corner of the basement, first floor. Not a hard boss, this dungeon, at all, so. The worst one by far is the Light World 3rd dungeon. The one that's for the Pendant of Wisdom. Is it Wisdom? Yeah, the Pendant of Wisdom, I'm pretty sure. It's that snake thing. That's just such a piss off. I hate fighting that boss. Something else I wanted to talk about too real quick is content on my channel. I will be bringing new content soon. I have a new laptop, so I don't have all my games from my old one and such. But I actually want to do before I get in the new content. I guess you could classify it as new content. But what I'm planning to do, so that's the item we just got, by the way. It's a cane. You press it down and you can build your own blocks. You can push the blocks down. You can pick them up. You can throw them. If you hit the item button again, so you use the cane again, you'll cause the blocks to explode. Shoots projectiles in the 4 different directions. It's, as I said, you need it for certain puzzles in later dungeons. Although, for using it as like a weapon or just outside of dungeons, I really don't use it. I don't think it's that useful. It could be. It's all how you perceive it. But, as I said, I don't really use it that much. Okay, back onto the content topic though. So, what I plan is to... I'm gonna have new content on my channel soon. Like, this is obviously new content. But, what I want to do after this, though, after I upload all these parts, is I'm gonna make a Rogue Survivor video. And it's gonna be just another video of, me just playing Rogue Survivor. Except I'm using different, recording software. So, it's gonna be better quality video. It's not gonna be like supreme, but there's nothing wrong with the quality anyways. But the last software I was using was doing it in a lower quality, I found. So using new quality, and this other software I'm using also records. Well, the software I'm gonna use for this is also, or for the Rogue Survivor, is also gonna record in-game sound too. The reason I didn't use that software for this is because it screws up whenever I use my emulator with the software for some reason, so I can't use it. But for other things like Rogue Survivor, it works perfectly fine. Records sound too, so keep that in mind. If you have the key, there's a coin or a rupee room right here. It's nothing major, but you can get some extra rupees. I think it's like what, 5 by or 3 by 5. So I think it was like 15 by 5. I think it was like 100 rupees, something like that. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention how many rupees was in there, but you get a decent little sum of rupees there. Anyways, so I'm gonna record one more episode of Rogue Survivor, or one more video of Rogue Survivor. I'm gonna do it like old times. It's gonna be 15-minute parts. So if it's any longer than that, I'm just gonna split up the parts. Excuse me for coughing, by the way. I had the hardest time trying to turn this anti-fairy into a fairy. It drained lots of my mana, dealt a fair amount of damage to me. Anyways, keep on digressing. I'm gonna record one more part, and then I'm gonna get a texture pack. Well, it's somewhat of a mod, but it's also a texture pack too. So I'm gonna have my Rogue Survivor is gonna have a different look to it, and also it's going to new stuff. By the way, for there, I would advise using a cape. Even like in game, when I got to that point and I took that damage, I was like, why didn't I use my cape? But anyways, so the new Rogue Survivor stuff I'll be uploading will have a new look. Like all the tiles and stuff from the old Rogue Survival will have a new look to it, and it will have new stuff into it, or in it too. So I want to record one more video before I do that, just for the hell of it. But then I'm gonna, as I said, I'm gonna be doing that. So just be wary of that. But after that, as for new content, I don't have like a set idea of what I want to bring out yet. There was this crap, what is the thing? Another roguelike. It was an adventure RPG kind of style roguelike that I wanted to do, but I never got around to it. Every time I tried recording it, something screwed up on me, so I would love to do that. By the way, I think I missed that room up there, but I'm not sure, so keep your eye out for that. If I went into that room to the north of me, I'm pretty sure I did. Was it in this room that I did? If it wasn't, no, okay. So let me explain this real quick, because it is a secret room, and I missed it while playing, but I just caught it watching this right now. Not in the last room before us, where we had to switch that switch, so it was like from red to blue, so we can get across. Not in that room, but the room before that, the one with the moving floors around in like a square that had that switch in the middle that we came from, that long narrow one on like the side there, like not one room over but the second room over on the map. On the wall there's a crack there along the left side wall, and like where the belt is that makes you like automatically move. If you put a bomb there and you time it so that it blows up on that cracked portion of the wall, you'll get to a little secret area on that dungeon. I forgot about it while I was playing, but I just noticed it now. So if you want to explore that out, just put that bomb there, and yeah, you can get there. Anyways, here's the dungeon. We explored every part but that one part, which I forgot about. This is not a hard boss at all. It's kind of like the second dungeon boss, but instead of using the hook shot, which I forgot about, you just wait for the guys to come out, and you just hack and slash until you destroy all the smaller eyeballs. Then you have the bigger one to fight. But watch out, when you notice the main eyeball start to come out of the fluid a little bit, that's your cue to move, just to move anywhere really. It's gonna shoot like big layers of lightning, but generally if you're not standing directly in the middle, it's safe to be like, how do I put this? Like, watch here. If you're not standing in the middle, it's safe to be on either side generally, but you just gotta watch out. You can kinda, you'll get the rhythm for it, so don't worry about it. It's not a hard boss. I did die the first like minute into the boss on it. Not that, I don't know. I did die fairly quickly in the boss because I forgot about the moving to the sides like that, and then forgot how to fight all that stuff. Did die second time. I know I said it's a not hard boss, but I've already died twice. I don't know what was going on, just whatever. Anyways though, so just to tell you guys real quick, so yeah, what did I say here? So the series should be done by, as of late this Thursday. If it has to take any later, I'm sorry. Something would obviously have come up. If something has, then I will upload as soon as possible. And then for the other one, the new content, I have some old content planned for the future. But as for new content, I'm not sure yet. I'm going back and forth as seeing if I want to do another series, or if I want to just do Doom RL, the Doom RL, but with the different software, because the last video software I was using, or video capturing software I was using, really screwed up the not seeable parts. Like, it made it look really bad and crap. So I might record a video of that. If it looks good, then I'll upload it, and then I'll do a couple more videos of that to show you guys that it actually has decent graphics and that it was just the stupid video capturing software I was using. Yeah, those were the topics I covered up. I summed up in about a minute and a half, probably, I don't know. This was the 6th dungeon. In the next part, I get all the items that we haven't gotten so far. So there's 2 items that we can only get after completing Misery Mire. There's an item that we could have gotten a while ago, but I haven't gotten it yet. I get all the hearts that we can get. What else? And then we do the 7th dungeon, Turtle Rock. So next part's about an hour long. I finished doing everything we need to do. That's really much it. If you guys liked, leave a like. Have anything to say, comment down below. If you guys enjoyed, please subscribe. There's lots more to come for... I might do more Zelda in the future. I might not. I have no clue yet. But if you like, just subscribe and you won't miss my videos. Hope you guys all enjoyed, and thanks for watching. See ya.